Now, you guys have been asking us to continue with our daily Paul Pogba updates, so that's what we're doing today for you. Haven't done one in a few days, and lo and behold, there's been lots and lots said in the press. Let's get straight to it. Let's go to Spain, to Spanish newspaper AS, who are kicking it off by going big. They're saying that Paul Pogba's move to Manchester United is expected to be completed today. Now, interestingly enough, when you look at the website, their article is there, but if you go on the front page of their newspaper, a story like that is surely the big front page splash. No, there's not really a mention of it there. And if you look at Mundo Deportivo, you look at Marca, you look at Sport, the other three Spanish newspapers, again, there is no mention of this Pogba deal to be completed on Wednesday. Make of that what you will, but this is not the first time that we have heard specific dates that Man United are going to complete their move for Pogba. If we remember that on the 27th of July, Gianluca Di Marzio said that Pogba's move to Man United would be completed within 48 hours. And on the 28th of July, La Stampa journalist Massimiliano Nerozzi said that it was going to be completed today. Lo and behold, it was not completed on either day. So let me know in the comments what you think about these rumours from AS, but this is not the first time we've heard specific dates that Pogba's move to Man United is going to be completed. But this is the latest. Now, as well as these reports from AS in Spain, we've got Il Tempo, which is an Italian news outlet. They're saying that Pogba's medical at Man United is going to be on Thursday, so they're going for a different story altogether. They use the English, it's going to happen in a matter of hours. Now, we've seen this quite a few times when covering the European press as to do with this Pogba transfer story. And it seems to be, I suppose, a way for them to entice interest, to make you think, oh shit, it literally is going to happen in a matter of hours. It might just be a figure of speech, because if they're referring to his medical being on Thursday, technically it's a matter of hours, but it's more like 27, 28. So I suppose it's easy for them to say that. And again, if we look at the Italian press, Corriere dello Sport, Gazzetta dello Sport and Tutto Sport, not a peep about Pogba. It's all gone quiet on the Western Front as far as the press are concerned. Now, what is Pogba doing himself? He's now gone from Las Vegas, where he was partying with Patrice Evra, and he's in New York. And he's doing a bit of MMA training. You can see the video here. Looks good, looks ready for the derby, if you ask me. But as well as that, there's been, I suppose you can call it a big development. It's what everybody's talking about. The guys over at Italian Football TV, Marco and Michael, they hunted Pogba down in New York. And they found him. And they wanted to go there and ask whether he was staying or not. If you look, there will be a link to the full video in the description. Basically, they asked him if he was staying at Juventus, and he muttered yes. Also signed a Juventus ball. Make of that what you will, but it's what everybody is talking about. Fair play to Marco and Michael for hunting him down. But as far as I'm concerned, it shows how much of a puppet Paul Pogba is in this whole transfer scenario. His future, yes, it's been decided by him. He decides where he wants to move and whether he wants to stay, but Mino Raiola's had a huge part in it, because obviously his agent fee is his, I'm going to say it's his priority. He might not tell Pogba it is, but he's going to get paid basically more than Pogba will, even if he does move. It's ridiculous for a football agent, and Pogba himself is not helping the rumours. Could quite easily have not said anything, not signed an autograph and just not replied, but he didn't. And he knows, he's not a naive person. He knows all these social media snippets. Just one word, that's all it takes to get the fuel running again and the fire burning. And he's fueled that fire. And the speculation is going to continue. Yes, we firmly believe that the deal is already done, but until then, it's just pure conjecture and it's just pure speculation. And things like this don't help Man United fans who are bags of nerves because of how long it's already taken. Now, there's also another update from Massimiliano Nerozzi, the La Stampa journalist that we keep looking at. He's saying that Blaise Matuidi is closing in on his move to Juventus and maybe as Paul Pogba's replacement. If we're looking at potential Pogba replacements, it's not going to be Marco Verratti. The PSG midfielder, his agent has confirmed that he signed a new contract with the French club, and he's considered one of the best defensive midfielders in Europe, so it's no surprise to see PSG keeping him locked down there, especially after Zlatan's left this summer. And if you're looking at another potential replacement, Sissoko, it looks like Real Madrid are closing in on him, which makes me laugh because they're not going to get Pogba, they're going to get Sissoko. And it looks like no matter what happens in this Pogba situation, we're still 100% confident it's coming to United. But he's either going to stay at Juventus or go to United. I don't think Real Madrid are in the equation. Now, if we're looking at this whole situation, we're reaching a crescendo point. 7th of August, and it's a very important date. And if we're looking at Wednesday, which is the day that AS say that Pogba's move is going to expected to be completed, that is Wayne Rooney's testimonial at Old Trafford. Now, I would be genuinely surprised if United were to overshadow that occasion by announcing a deal for Pogba. As bad as the blood has been between United and Rooney in the past, that would surprise me quite a lot. So I don't think it's going to happen today. I'm just bringing you what the reports are saying. Now, if we look at this story as a whole, it all sort of kicked off at the start of July, towards the end of Euro 2016. Now, James Ducker published an article in The Telegraph saying that Mourinho wanted to complete a move for Pogba before the Community Shield on the 7th of August, which is Sunday. And he also had quotes from Mourinho about when he wanted to complete this fourth signing, and this is what he had to say. "We are not going to get the fourth signing on the 31st of August, no way. We will get the fourth before that, and then we are stable, but the market will be open." So Mourinho made it abundantly clear that he wanted this fourth signing, Pogba, to be completed as soon as possible, because we had Ibrahimovic, Bailey and Mkhitaryan done by the first week of July. And now it's going into the first week of August. We've been sitting here for a month and this Pogba deal has dragged on and it's turned into a swamp, a mire. Very difficult to understand, very frustrating. I know you're all frustrated, I'm frustrated, but we're sitting here on the precipice of completing a world record transfer, and I suppose it was never going to be easy, was it? But we are still completely confident that the deal is done and we're simply waiting for the announcement. But in line of keeping all of you lot up to date with what's going on with Pogba, here is another latest update video for you. Drop a like on the video as always. Subscribe to United People's TV if you're new. Take it easy, everyone.
Bull Street FC has been formed and the guys on your fan channel are going to be taking part in our first game, the Game of Fans, against Spencer FC's #United. If you don't want to miss out on any of the action, all you've got to do is subscribe to the Bull Street channel right now. Do it right now so that you can say, I was there when we were shit.